the rest of our hair, we're just going to put it in a ponytail. We're going to twist it. We're going to get bobby pins to secure it in place. Now to hold that, I only put 2 bobby pins in there. It just depends how well your hair holds. Okay, meanwhile, sometimes I like to fix the front of my hair first, the poof part. Sometimes I do it last. I'm going to do it first this time. So I got a pretty thick amount. I'm going to split it in half. Section that away. I have my soft brush right here. Just gonna tease it a little bit. Not too much because you don't want your hair to get tangled. Now, from the tips, we're gonna roll it. I use 2 fingers. Start rolling. No. Right here. 2 bobby pins. Put it through the loop to secure it in place. One more bobby pin. And I just have hairspray. I really don't like to use the other ones because of all the chemicals and stuff, and back then I messed up my hair for using a lot of hairspray and a lot of chemicals, so I try not to use that much. So just to secure it in place, not to let it be too frizzy. And the one in the back, it doesn't really matter. Don't let it, it doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's just, you know, the little poof right there, because it's going to get covered by all of this. And then you have this section. So I'm going to take this out, and we're going to get the brush it, and now we're going to tease it just a little bit. No hairspray, no nothing. Brush it. We're going to do the same thing. And 2 fingers. We're going to set it on top of the other one. 2 bobby pins again.
Since they thought men would never fly in their lifetime, they stopped trying.
Now we're gonna look at it, and you're just gonna fix it. If it needs to go more this way, or if it needs to go more that way, just even it out.
And look down and have that feeling that I was privileged to have a couple of years ago in Bourbon, Indiana. Oh no, they didn't do that. They did not think it was possible in their lifetime. They didn't believe that they were the ones that were going to be able to fly for the first time. But they had something in their mind. They had a dream. There was an imagination that had captivated them that said, I may not accomplish it. And everybody says that I can't do it. And I may even doubt myself, but I'm going to keep working. But I'm going to keep striving. But I'm going to keep going.
And this part I like to do last, just because, and now these, depending on how much hair you left out, I didn't leave out that much, but we'll deal with it. Okay. From the top, from these sections, we're just going to scrunch it up, and then we're going to bobby pin it. Just get a bobby pin, big, small, little, it doesn't matter. One section, depending on how big you want it, you use less amounts, and if you want it smaller, you would just use a big old chunk. I like big hair, so you just grab the hair, just bring it together, like if you're going to scrunch your hair, and then bobby pin it.
I know that there are some Indiana young people that said, you know what, we've done some great things for God. We've had a little bit of revival. We've prayed a few people through to the Holy Ghost. I'm content with that. I'm happy with what we've done. I'm happy with what I've accomplished. Oh no, I'm thankful
that I'm all around
of a young generation that says, I give honor and heritage to those that have gone before us. I give honor and I give every bit of all of my being to those that have been here before and have built great churches. But you know what? We want to go farther. In my mind, I see not 750 young people at a statewide rally, but I see 7,500 young people. It's just a dream. It's not possible.